Last May, the California Energy Commission made the historic decision to mandate that every new house built after 2020 in California be equipped with solar panels. Well, now the commission is in hot water for hiring a consultant that improperly estimated the cost and benefits of solar panels on those homes. How much are these panels really going to cost California homeowners? Joining us now is Senior Fellow at the National Taxpayers Union, Mattie Duppler. Mattie, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, good morning.
Well, good morning to you. So what happened here? Were they lying to the people of California about the savings that they were going to have?
Listen, I think this is just another example of how California Democrats will do anything to pursue a green agenda. They don't care about the actual cost. Now, the Energy Commission here just hired a bunch of consultants to tell them exactly what they wanted to hear about the cost of this proposal. And the underlying data there really doesn't substantiate some of the claims they made. They made really aggressive estimates about what the cost savings would be, what kind of energy would be produced as a result of this. And we know a university professor at Duke ran these actual numbers from publicly available data. Right? This isn't something that he needed to really dig to get. This is all energy. Most utilities have this kind of data available. You know, this professor crunched the numbers and he said, listen, they're way off. The cost, just the estimate, is about $4,000 off. It'll cost $4,000 more for homes to have this kind of technology installed. But the Energy Commission doesn't care.
People can't afford that.
Well, exactly right. You know, bureaucrats don't care about cost. They only care about purported benefits, especially is true when it comes to these narrowly targeted energy policies in California. And you're right. The people who can't afford it are the ones who get hurt the most. When it comes to new house construction, I mean, a home is an expensive purchase. For most people, it's the most expensive purchase you'll ever make. And increasing these kinds of mandates increase the costs of that purchase, and the people at the lower income scales are the ones who can't afford it most. And listen, this is happening against the backdrop of other really regressive energy policies in California. In November, taxpayers will go to the polls to vote to repeal the gas tax that was put in place last year that makes gas much more unaffordable. And again, gas taxes are the ones that hit the poorest, the people who can afford it the least.
Well, your union represents the taxpayer. Is California the most expensive state because of things like this?
California's tax and regulatory burden are one of the highest and most onerous in the nation. And it really is a regrettable environment, because in California you have a resource-rich environment. You have many opportunities with all of the different industries there, and the regulatory and tax regime is really what restricts opportunity.
All right, Mattie, keep us posted on this. Maybe something can be done. We'll see. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, Peter Strzok hasn't even been out of the job for 24 hours, but he already needs